What up, world? Welcome to our official X Games Aspen 2019 preview show. Excited to break down everything X Games Aspen. We've got our entire X Games broadcast family here to help us with our preview.
Brando, you're in check, buddy.
Just 1 second before we begin the show. Just gotta wrap this game up with Jack.
That's my guy. And this is chess, not checkers. You can't do that. Just start the show.
I don't know how to play. Yeah, let's start. Welcome into our official X Games Aspen 2019 preview show. I'm Brandon Graham, joined alongside the super talented Jack Mitrani. We are psyched for X Games Aspen 2019. Not sure if you can tell, but I'm also very excited to be under the lights, the big show here in Bristol, Connecticut, ESPN HQ. Just feels right, doesn't it?
It feels so good. I mean, the lights, I can't believe they let me build this little feature right here.
You did it quick.
Brought my coffee table in. Yeah, I had to whittle it up real quick. Got the X Games skateboard.
They promised us a fireplace and gave us 3 monitors showing
There's no
fire.
Out of there, folks.
There's no substitute for a real fireplace.
Gotta make it authentic,
I'll
Brando.
let that slide. Let's begin our preview, shall we? Snowboarding. Let's get right into it. Big air. We begin on the women's side. Who's going to catch Anna Gasser?
I am so excited for women's big air. Anna Gasser just learned the first triple that a female's ever done. That's a cab triple underflip. What is that? Let me
show me.
you.
I'm very visual.
All right? Because I know cab triple underflip might not make sense, all right? You're going
Brought that board
jump,
from home,
right?
by the way.
But you're actually going in switch. And then you're seeing this massive kicker, and you flip upside down 3 times, and then you come around and you land regular. So if she lands that, the whole world's gonna go crazy. Everyone's going crazy on social, so hopefully she puts it down, Brando.
She broke the internet when that video got posted a couple of months ago, but the question becomes, will she have to throw it down? Is anyone going to catch her? I think that she's going to because she's a competitor.
I think so too. I think regardless, maybe Haley Langland's gonna land a cab double 10, but even if she doesn't, I think with the energy and all the pressure and excitement about this new trick, I think she's going to throw it. It's X Games. Why wouldn't she?
Okay, staying with big air, switching over to the men's side. Max Perot with another gold medal in that event. We always talk about that Canadian Air Force himself, Mark McMorris, Seb Toots. Max seems more consistent than anyone else, but you need the 2 big tricks in this one.
You do. You got to spin left and you got to spin right. We were just talking about the triple. Max has got a quad, so hopefully he can do both-way quads and take another gold, but it could be anyone's event. This big air men's snowboard is so close. It could be anyone's. Kyle Mack, Chris Corning, everyone has a good chance.
Speaking of parity, let's go over to Slopestyle, where a lot of those same guys are on that slope course.
I feel like that's the closest competition we're going to see. It can be anyone.
Yeah.
McMorris, the young gun, Red Gerard coming off a win at the Olympics. Sebastian Toutant, Maxence Perot, he's been so successful in big air. Can he bring it to slopestyle? I don't know. I'm so excited to find out.
There's such parity in the field, but at the same time, there are those massive names at the top. But then you see guys like Darcy Sharp. You see guys like Kyle Mack, who rode so well last year. I'm so excited to see them put it together and push those top dogs. Let's go back now to the ladies' side, slopestyle. Jamie Anderson back doing what Jamie Anderson does, win. She gets another X Games gold medal in slopestyle. She's the most decorated rider in that discipline, male or female. But it had been a minute. 5 straight silver medals.
Yep.
And finally gets back on the top spot last.
It's so impressive. I mean, she's been competing for so long. She won her first gold in 2007, 11 years ago. And since then has won 5. I mean, just the consistency
Chloe Kim wasn't
incredible.
even born yet.
She wasn't born in 2007, exactly. So Jamie Anderson with the consistency, but you can't rule out Anna Gasser. She's got a triple. Will she throw the triple on the Showtime money booter at the bottom? I'm hoping so, and I can't wait to see.
Well, it takes those drivers, and speaking of drivers, we'll switch over now to the pipe. Chloe Kim, you want to talk about the future of snowboarding. You want to talk about the now of snowboarding. I'm talking about the biggest snowboarder on the planet, ESPY's best action sports athlete, ESPN, the magazine's top 10 most dominant athletes of the year. She's not an action sports star. She's a mainstream superstar.
She's a global superstar. She was also crowned from the ESPY's best athlete of the world.
Right.
Never in my life would I have expected a snowboarder to be the best athlete, recognized for that. That's unbelievable. And she just recently learned a double cork. And so I'm hoping we get to see that in her run. And if there's anyone else that can take her, Maddie Mastro, she just also learned a double crippler, just a double backflip in the pipe. And so, man, it's going to be another heated competition.
Yeah, Chloe is certainly the one to beat. And we saw how she pushed Kelly Clark towards the end of Kelly Clark's career. Now that question becomes, I know because Chloe's all of 18 years old, who's going to be that rider that pushes Chloe? But the reality is she pushes herself.
She pushes herself, and you know who else does is Toby Miller. She's now dating a professional snowboarder, Toby Miller.
We're getting into the gossip portion.
You know, we're getting into a little gossip right now, but it's public on Instagram, on
so we can
social
talk
media,
about it.
so we can talk about it. But if anyone's going to push her, I mean, he's an incredible rider as well, and so I'm sure that he's influencing her riding.
Well, that's a great segue, right? Toby Miller, who made his X Games debut last year, watching him ride early this season, he's hungry.
He's hungry.
He's putting it together. He's grown. Now, I will get to the big names in just a second, but Toby Miller is a kid that we said, oh, watch this young Grom come through the ranks. Now, all of a sudden, he's a podium threat.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's so fortunate to be under Shaun White's wing. Shaun White took him to all the training camps, and he's really pushed Toby. It's insane to see him coming into his own. But then last year, I started off the event saying this will go down in history as the best SuperPipe event we've ever witnessed, and it was.
Yeah, you did. You staked that claim, and I said, hot take alert. But that event absolutely delivered.
It did.
Ayumu Hirano, the back-to-back 1440s, he got a 99 on the dot. I'm sorry, I know Shaun White got a perfect 100 in 2012, and I know years change, progression every single year with terms of tricks. I can't believe that wasn't 100 because that's the best pipe run I've ever seen.
Ever. But then again, Scotty James right behind him, the switch back double 12. I mean, Scotty just couldn't get a break.
Yeah.
But he's coming off a win at the Grand Prix, so Scotty James, Ben Ferguson, Gabe Ferguson, Chase Josie, the list goes on and on. I think, once again, I'm going to make the claim it's going to be the best SuperPipe competition in
there's
history.
no doubt, and especially if Danny Davis ends up competing, right?
Danny Davis,
that's kind of a wild card. We don't know if he'll be back in, but if he does,
he'll shock the world.
out.
He always does.
Yeah, absolutely. And before I let you go, unified snowboarding. That's really what we kick off our week with. It's one of the best things we do here at X Games. And last year, you got to be a part of it. You competed in it.
This was the highlight of my week last year. And being at the top, surrounded by that energy, the appreciation, they have such insane athletic mindsets. It's just a great way to start off the week. And I'm sharpening my edges. I'm coming for you, Chris Klug.
Yeah, excited for that one. Well, I got to let you go because we've got a lot more events to preview. But Jackie, we'll see you in Aspen.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to go start practicing for the Unified.
Yeah, so you're just going to leave.
This is my board of choice.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you're just taking props now.
I'm also going to take this too because I don't have a means of transportation.
Yeah, you can't. You got to bring the whole bear.
You keep that. Good luck with the rest of the show.
All right, ski preview when we return.
A heart's alive, firestorm.